What is up, everybody? Welcome into Dan and Jerrion. Bet that
What
with
up,
Dan and
world?
Jerrion.
What's going on? We are back. You know what time it is. Every Thursday, Bet That Dan and Jerrion. If you didn't know, hold on, let me get this point right. That's Dan, and this is Jerrion.
in case you haven't figured it out yet. Well, welcome into Bet That, another Thursday night. And we had a lot of good things going on this week. Got a lot of rumors. Some dude broke his leg.
Oh man, yeah. He might have had a fight. Hey, it didn't matter. Hey, Joe Rogan gonna get his interview though.
That's right. Joe Rogan laid on the fucking floor to get his shit.
Let me. So I can feel.
You're like, listen, man, you all right? Hold on, you all right?
Yeah.
So get the fucking camera off me.
Man, Joe don't care, man. Joe gonna get his in.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Joe got his interview for sure. But that fight was good for about 3.5 minutes because that's about as long as it lasted. And
so we were both wrong.
Yeah, I thought for sure it was going to go decision, but I don't know. That was crazy. That was nuts. But yeah, you can see, like I have a picture here. It's kind of flaky, but you can see right here where he kicked, and then where Dustin blocked it with his elbow. That's where the break happened. And then he steps back, and ouch! Ouch!
Dr. Dan giving us the play-by-play here.
Ouch! Ouch! From someone who has history of rolling ankles, I knew that was a break from the get.
Yeah, for sure.
You could tell. You can tell he fractured it on that elbow. But yeah, Conor McGregor is going to be out for some time now, healing with a broken ankle, or femur, or it's leg. His leg's busted. Yeah. But did you hear what he was saying?
Have to get the whole rod and all that crap in his. It's. I don't know, man. That kind of leads me. It's a great segue you did there. Kind of leads me to the next little question I wanted to ask you. Do you think this is the end of the road for him? Is this it? Or is this like the downhill? You know, like is he going into that Rousey phase?
He's only won one fight since the Obama administration. So I'm going to say Jake Paul is probably going to end up getting his fight within the next year and a half.
Boxing match?
Yes.
Boxing?
Yes.
I think that'd be a good fight, man. You know, that ain't a bad idea. He might want to shift to boxing.
I don't know. Maybe he's a little short though. He's not really that fast to be a boxer.
Not professionals, not these real boys.
Oh, okay. Like the Trillers.
Hey, Lamar Odom got another card coming up.
That's true.
You know,
Chad Ochocinco was in a match too. So.
Yup. Hey, Paul is talking about fighting the game.
What?
Yeah, he said, and I quote, I might just knock the game. He said the game was running his mouth. I might just knock him out for charity. He said, I don't even want the money on that one. I might just knock him out for charity and get him money to charity. Yes. So be on the look for that. You heard it here first on Bet That with Dan and Jerrion. The game versus which one is it? Which one of the Paul brothers? It's Jake.
Jake Paul.
Boxer, right? Yeah, Jake's the boxer. Jake Paul in the game. Watch out, it's coming.
Yeah, I think this is a downward spiral for Conor McGregor. His stock's gonna plummet very quickly. Good thing he got his money already, and he's got that proper 12 out there. Not sponsored by the show, but it's good. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and say, bet that Conor McGregor has one more fight that's not with Jake Paul. I think he's gonna come back for one fight, and then he's probably gonna lose.
Right.
So, I don't know. Bad break for Conor. No pun intended. But moving on to other things. Probably something a little bit more serious. Well, not serious. Jerrion brought this to my attention earlier today.
Oh, man.
Big 12 to crack down on horns down gesture? What?
Hey, man. The only reason I brought it up to you is because I found it. You know, I'm a UT fan. I'm in Texas. I love Texas. Go Texas, by the way. Go Horns. But I thought this was even funny. I was like, damn, we got that kind of pull?
No shit. Like, you can't taunt us or else you're going to get a flag, motherfucker.
Can you imagine? Dude, I can't wait till I see the first game and a player is like, oh, no, he did the
first.
No, you didn't see him? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, every team that scores on Texas is going to do that and get a penalty. Every one of them.
If that flag is thrown because of that gesture, I am not watching college football no more. You guys have done something good here. You guys have done something really good, and you allow these players that you make millions of dollars off of to actually make a little bit of money while they're in college. That's a good thing.
That's good. Agreed.
But if that flag gets thrown on that gesture, TV off.
I mean, I didn't know, man. I was like, maybe they have like tied some type of gang affiliation with the Horns Down thing. That's the only thing I could think of, bro.
Maybe, so like, but what gang would do that?
So far of a stretch.
Yeah,
that's
just like putting something out in the air. Like, maybe that's like throwing darts and saying that's the reason. But I don't know. That's crazy.
No,
throw a flag on me. Throw a flag on me right now.
The equivalent of it's in a basketball term. That's right. Like people saying people can't chant "beat LA" anymore.
Exactly.
That'd be the same thing.
That would be crazy if people just can't chant "beat LA," but that's mostly the fans, not the players. But I don't know what if a fan does it? Are they gonna throw a flag in fan?
Yeah, that's true. That is the fans. That is the fans.
Yeah,
I mean, either way, it's ridiculous. I find it kind of funny.
Yeah,
like, that's not gonna. People are already making fun of them. I mean, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I can't wait to see the memes or the memes or whatever.
Yeah, if you're gonna throw a flag on that gesture, when they jump up and high five each other after a touchdown, I want a flag thrown after that.
You know that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna do the arm hook.
The arm hook. Yeah, but that I don't know. That's one thing I don't want to. I don't want to see. I don't want to see a flag. What if a game happens to end like that because there's a player misconduct or something because of it? You know, really? You threw the Horns down against Texas, and that's why you lost the game because of that penalty. And now he hits a field goal, game winner.
Yeah. Or like I said, they scored the game-winning touchdown, and it puts them ahead by a point.
Right.
And they kick the extra point or something, and somebody does that while they're running off the field. Then you got a taunting. Then you got a re-kick. I mean, it could significantly change the game depending on how tight or loose they call it.
Right. I hope they don't call it though. I don't see them calling it, but if they do, I'm going to be very upset.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of calling shots, this is one guy who cannot call his shots. The 76ers are opening up Ben Simmons trade talks. They should have done this about a month ago.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we all knew it was coming. So definitely, I think it's best. I would like to see. I heard something today, man, and I think it was Bill Simmons. If you know who Bill Simmons is, right?
Yep.
I think Bill Simmons was talking about Ben Simmons a long time ago, and I'd like to see him get his own team and have a coach kind of like build a team around him.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like the Orlando or with Dwight, young Dwight.
Yep.
Surrounded with nothing but shooters, and he's a big man down low type thing. Or have a D'Antoni type coach come in there and just build a system around him if they're going to keep him at that point position, right? Until he develops that shot.
Yeah. No, I do have two parts to this, and we're talking about the first one right now. The 76ers, I think it's funny that you bring up Orlando because I think Orlando would be a great spot for Ben Simmons because he is surrounded by shooters, and he will be that LeBron-esque point forward to take it to the rack. I mean, they do have a lot of young talent there. I don't think they'll be a playoff team right away. Maybe they'll be a playoff team soon within the first 4 or 5 years, but I don't know.
Yeah, East is picking up. I think with Ben Simmons, though, they get Ben Simmons, they could get that 7th AC seed, though. Right,
yep. Yeah, here's a comment. Inbox me for accurate readings. Go. So.
What the hell was that?
Someone trying to throw an ad on our podcast.
Oh man, I hate when people do that stuff, getting comments.
That's right.
But yeah, don't jock the platform. Create your own.
Exactly. Fuck off, you. But thank you for the comment, by the way. It helps out our channel. But
it does help the algorithm. We appreciate that.
But yeah, it's I don't know. I do see Orlando a good spot for him. Indiana with Oladipo, if they move him over to the second spot. Even Dallas. If he doesn't play the point forward, if he just plays forward and Luka still runs the point, I could see that working.
Yeah, that's a different scenario. That's the kind of like second scenario. I hope he kind of gets his own team, and they can kind of surround him with shooters and see what happens. And I mean, he's got to develop some kind of a shot. Period.
Right.
Period.
Right.
He's got to get a 15-footer, like 12 to 15 foot minimum. He's got to get that, or I mean,
just hit your free throws. It just hit your free throws, bro. That's it. Yeah, you can drive to the hole. You can Giannis all fucking day and drive to the hole as long as you hit those free throws. But yeah, and we're
get to 73, and it's over with.
He
gets to like 73% on the free. Even if he didn't develop the jump shot, if he was just shooting 73% from the line,
maybe halfway decent.
He'd be first, second team all year, every year.
Right. Now, without Ben Simmons, do you see the Sixers going to as deep as they did in the playoffs this year? Without him,
it depends on what they get in return. If they lose Simmons, if they get Dame, they're going to go further because they're talking about Dame. If they get like C.J. McCollum, which is another one I'm hearing, or Malcolm Brogdon. I'm not sure. It really just depends on the other pieces around it, because I'm also interested to see what they do with Tobias Harris. He kind of came up a little small, and he has worked a lot of money on the books. So they could move him, bring a lot in for that. That could be a big major piece. Like he might be packaged with Ben for all we know.
I think they should package him with Ben, to be honest with you, just to cover the salary cap.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's a lot of salary to take on them 2 contracts.
It is, but if you're wanting to get a all-star caliber player in return, that's the kind of salary you're going to need. And this is why they're not going to get an all-star caliber player for Ben Simmons. For one, he can't shoot a free throw. He's afraid to hit a free throw. And because he's afraid to hit a free throw, he's afraid to do what he does best and go into the paint and drive to the hole. Because he's afraid of contact, because I might miss the shot and have to shoot 2 free throws. So without any kind of like free throw stability, I don't see him bringing in an all-star caliber player into the 76ers. And plus, who on the East Coast is going to give up their all-star player to get Ben Simmons and make the Sixers better? Nobody.
I mean, do you even think they trade him to the East Coast, though? I mean, I think he's going West Coast if they got any say.
I think they don't give a crap where he goes, because I think they lost all faith in him. Just like everyone in Philly. Everyone in Philly has lost all faith in Ben Simmons. So I don't think they give a shit where he goes.
Hey, when you're wrong, I stop you.
Exactly. So I could probably potentially them wanting to move him to the West, but he's not going to come to LA. They're not going to trade him to the Lakers, because that would just be stupid, because LeBron would just mentor him, and then he wouldn't be the next LeBron James, but he'd be halfway decent.
Don't put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby. We don't need no Ben Simmons. I'm sorry. I love Ben. Don't put that evil on us. We don't need no Ben Simmons, man. We don't need no Ben Simmons. I don't know if we're about to segue, but I'd rather have the other guy we're going to talk about in a little bit over Ben. But the team I was going to say keep an eye out for is Golden State. I've been hearing Golden State a lot. If he goes out there now, because they got Wiseman, they could package. Yep. They got another high pick. You know what I'm saying? I think they got a couple draft picks they could throw in. So I mean, I think he's gonna go out west, man. I think he's gonna end up out west if anything, if he does go east, like you said, maybe Orlando. He's not going to a playoff team.
No.
In the East, I don't think.
No. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Like, it's up in the air. I really can't see Ben Simmons. I can't see any team going, I want that guy. I want this guy. After what he pulled, after what happened in the playoffs, I can't see any team going, I want him.
Well, you got to look at it like they're teams that just aren't selling tickets. Like, he goes to the Knicks. Oh, come on now. It's box office.
Yeah.
He goes to the Knicks' box office. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Oklahoma would love him. That's going to put people in the seats. Who's another one you don't really? Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know?
Him and LaMelo, maybe?
Charlotte. Like, hey. Yeah, but see, I don't want him messing up LaMelo's development. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to go to the 4. He's got to go to the 4. He's got to be a better version of Draymond Green offensively. That's what he got to shoot for. You know what I'm saying? He's got to be just slashing 4.4, not a 0.1. He got to be the 4 and have, you know what I'm saying? You bring it up and everything like LeBron, but you can't be the point.
Right. You can bring it up and then dish it off to the point guard and then go do your shit, what you're supposed to do. But yeah, you can't run an offense. Maybe he should run it. I don't know. He's too big. He's too big for a point forward anyways. But anyways,
man, he's perfect height if he just developed a little bit of a shot.
Yeah.
You remember how unstoppable Penny was?
Yep.
Penny was 2 inches shorter than this guy.
Yeah.
And not half the defensive player.
Nope.
And I'm pretty sure Ben's probably you give Ben just as or even more athletic than Penny Hardaway.
I would.
So I mean, that's what
I would choose Penny over Ben though.
Oh, all day.
Anthony
Hardaway. Let's not get it twisted. All day. Penny. Yeah.
And so, okay, now we're I can't really segue into this, but I'm just gonna pop it up anyway. Here we go. Kawhi Leonard. Now we're seeing the same thing that happened in San Antonio happening in LA. A little misdiagnosis of a torn ACL. And before you know it, everyone's saying sprained knee. And then Kawhi tweets out, just had surgery on a torn ACL. So do you see Kawhi Leonard and Paul George both have player options for this coming year? I see Paul George maybe picking it up because I don't think he's going to get any more money anywhere else, even though he did halfway decent in the playoffs, but he wasn't great. I don't see Kawhi Leonard returning to the Clippers, though. I see him opting out. After another misdiagnosis on an ACL tear, which same thing happened in San Antonio. I think it was his Achilles though. I'm not sure. It was ACL. Quad. Okay.
It was quad. Right.
Yeah. But another misdiagnosis I don't know. He always might jump ship and come to the main floor. I don't know. They can't sign him. They have to do like a sign and trade type of thing. He'd have to opt into his contract and have to be traded in order for that to happen.
Yeah, I mean, he can pick up his player. He can opt out and re-sign, or do force a sign and trade. Paul George isn't going anywhere. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Nope.
Kawhi, man, I am 70% that he's gone, 30% that he's staying right now. I'm 70-30. 70-30 right now. 70-30 right now because I still think even with this knee injury and it being an ACL or whatever, there's still so many teams that are going to throw that money at him.
Yeah, there's going to be at least 15 to 23 teams that are going to throw some cash at this guy.
Yeah, so, I mean, definitely watch out for Miami. Watch out for Dallas to be players.
Miami is
watch out for any of those. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Yeah, Miami, I think, is a front runner to land him next year. Him and Jimmy Butler.
I think Miami and Dallas are right there. Miami and Dallas are right there. I don't really know where else he would go. Maybe he tries to right his wrong and comes to the Lakers.
He should have. He should have came here in the first place. But no, he had to team up with Paul George, and look where that got him. Look where that got him.
Talk about it.
I'm just saying. With LeBron, exactly. I don't know about another chip this year, but next year for sure.
Well, I'm talking about if he'd have went ahead and came on.
Oh yeah, he would have won last. He would have won last year.
He'd have been on the championship team.
Yep.
He'd have a chip. He'd have a chip at home. He'd have won a chip at home. I don't know, man. I think he's got. He might. It's Kawhi though, man. You never know, bro. You never know what the guy's thinking.
He's a weird dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it.
I love it. Silent but deadly. Because you never know what he's gonna do.
I love it. I send my son Kawhi and Giannis stuff, like how Giannis just don't give a damn, like he's on to the next play. I send him that Giannis for that, and I send him Kawhi just because he's just like that. You just never know what's on his mind. You can't tell when he's mad. They can never tell him when they're in his head. You know what I'm saying? I love that stuff, man. I wish I could be more like that myself. But yeah, Kawhi's just so weird, man. He might fuck around and bro, he's on the Hornets with LaMelo. You never know. Just never know with this dude, man. You never know.
Right. Yeah, I don't see him with the Clippers. I'm gonna jump that up to a 90%. I don't see him with the Clippers to 90%. But this guy might be on his way back to Showtime. Lonzo Ball. Rumors are floating. The Lakers are going to trade for Lonzo Ball to get him back. Now, why would they do this after trading him for AD?
Well, first of all, he's a restricted free agent, so they'd have to do a sign and trade with New Orleans.
Yep.
We don't know who New Orleans is bringing in as their coach. They may not be a big Lonzo fan. You never know. So it's definitely a possibility. Would I like it as a Lakers fan? Yeah, I would, because unlike someone that we were talking about earlier, Mr. Simmons, he has developed an outside shot. His percentage has gone up every year. Right. He started at 30. He's at 38 now for three. He's a really good three-point shooter now, like really good. So, and he's 6'6". Takes LeBron off the ball. LeBron's getting older. You want to save those legs. You don't need to be bringing it up every single time. He need to get down in the post, get on the wing, back up, go into the Jordan mode. His Jordan mode is post fade time. Bye-bye. Boom. You need to start hitting him with. It's that time. So you let Lonzo bring it up, let Lonzo push it. You just fill the lanes, man, and catch oops. Last 4 or 5 years of your career. I would love it. I'm with it. And he's a great defender too. What do you think?
I'm going to flip the hell out if Lonzo Ball comes back to LA. With as big as his contract is right now and as much money as he wants, is he a better player? Yes, he is a better player. I'm not going to take that from him. He has improved his game substantially since he's been with New Orleans. But I don't think he's going to gel well with LeBron. I don't think he's going to gel well with AD. If they take on his contract, I don't think they're going to be able to get another shooter unless they keep KCP, which, to be honest with you, he's an okay shooter, but he's not a knockdown three guy. He has his nights.
He's good on defense, though. He's good on defense.
He is a very good defender.
So we got to kind of take that streaky three-point shooting with that lockdown D.
Yeah. But we need a shooter. And you can't get a center that shoots threes. Can you? Nowadays, maybe. Miles Turner, he's a good one. Kristaps?
Yeah.
Maybe KP?
Yeah. But he don't want to play center. He wants to be a forward. He don't want to play center. He don't want to be down. He want to bang. He don't want to bang.
If it's him and AD, it's guess who's banging? It's not gonna be AD.
Because AD don't want to play the five.
Nope.
Neither one of them wants to play the five.
Well, one of them is gonna have to, but if that happens, I don't see it happening. But if it does happen, I'm just spitballing ideas here. But KP, maybe, I don't know. That might fit pretty good, but I don't want Lonzo Ball back in the Lakers. I congratulate him because of his dad. I'm just gonna flat out say it because of his fucking dad. Now,
Okay,
will
but I
LeVar
don't
Ball
think-
shut the hell up when LeBron has the helm? Yes, he kind of took a back seat to it, but you still hear him chirping. You would still hear him chirping now and then. I don't like Lonzo Ball. I don't like his father. I don't like that his dad was on ESPN talking about how he can take MJ on one. I'm sorry, Alonzo. This has nothing to do with you. I don't like your dad, and I don't want him on the LA Lakers.
I don't think his dad would be all wild at the mouth the second time around. I really don't, because I think he might not be. I think he might have realized that he kind of did his son a little bit of a disservice that first time around, put that big target on his back, and he didn't need to do that. Mm-hmm. And now that because you haven't really heard him talking noise. You know what I'm saying?
No, because he's not on his son's not on a playoff team.
True,
if the Pelicans were,
I don't think it'll be as bad as it was the first time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. If the Pelicans
I'd
were,
have him than Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder got to go.
True,
got to go.
Yes, Schroeder's got to go.
Schroeder's got to go. He thinks he's the second coming of Isaiah Thomas. Get his ass out of here.
Get his ass out of there. 120 million. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. But I don't know if it happens. I will watch the Lakers. I'm not going to stop being a Lakers fan because it's not in my blood.
Right.
I will hope for the best, and I could be wrong. Prove me wrong. That's all I ask. Prove me wrong.
Hey, man, I'm rocking with the Lakers all day, man. I didn't stop cheering for them when it was Kobe and Smush Parker out there and Jordan Hill and them other knuckleheads they had them couple years. I still stayed rocking with them, man. So, Lakers all day, man.
Exactly. And I'm moving on to the NBA Finals.
NBA.
2-2. We have a series. Thank you. I was hoping for a series. I did not want to sweep.
But do we though?
It's a home court series.
Because they say it's never really on until someone wins on the road.
I think whoever wins on the road is going to win the finals. One game. That's all it's going to take.
So the slate it's even Steven now, really.
Yep. Like one game on the road. If you get a W on the road for one game, you're going to win this. You're going to win the finals. And I think Phoenix is going to do it in Game 6.
You think Phoenix? Okay, that was my question. So you think Phoenix is? That's Game 5 is Saturday at 8.
Yep.
So we'll watch that and definitely bring y'all that review next week on Bet That with Dan and Jerrion. Y'all watch that game. Get in the comments too, and tell us what y'all think. Y'all's predictions as well.
Hell yeah, give us
man.
Over-unders if you want to do that.
Where's it at Saturday?
Saturday we are back in Phoenix. We are back in Phoenix on Saturday.
Okay.
We're back in Phoenix for Game 5, then Milwaukee in Game 6, then back in Phoenix for a possible Game 7, which I don't think we're going to have. We both had the Phoenix Suns in 6. I think Devin Booker was not playing very well last night. I mean, he played decent.
So you got Phoenix in the next one game on the win.
Next 2 games, yeah. I have Phoenix win the next 2.
Okay, and the next one is in Phoenix.
Yep. Correct.
Okay. So Game 5 in Phoenix. Woo, man. I'm going to give them Game 5. I'm going to give Phoenix Game 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving Milwaukee Game 6, though.
Oh, okay.
That's in Milwaukee, isn't it?
Yep.
And then they go back to Phoenix for 7 if need be, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going 7, man. I'm going 7, and then once we get to before Game 7, I'm gonna have to give my prediction if it gets to that. But I don't see either one of these teams winning on the road yet. Because Phoenix should have done it the last game.
That's true.
They gave that game away. They gave it away.
Yep.
They gave it away.
Yeah, literally,
that's why. And figuratively, turned it over. They turned the game over to the Bucks. Yeah. So, and Devin Booker had a hell of a night.
He had a pretty decent game, yes. But when it came down to crunch time, he didn't do that well. But I think game 3,
fouled.
Yep, game 3 was not his night. Yeah. It was not.
But he's still a young player. That's how you bounce back, though.
Exactly. But yeah, I think Yeah, I think Phoenix will take it in 6 the next 2 games. I think because they gave it away in Milwaukee the last game. They just gave away the last game. They could have easily won that game, but they just pretty much just gave it away. I think they're going to right the wrong and then get that one win on the road that they need to end this season. And Chris Paul's going to hold up that trophy on Wednesday.
Hey, man. Woo! I hope he does, man, because we got more of a. I have more doubt than I do now than I did at the beginning of the series.
Right.
Because the Bucks look pretty good. Giannis is looking better, and it's who's role. It's not going to be the star players. It's whose role players are going to show up on the road. Is Connaughton going to hit these threes? Like he was, and is he going to hit them in Phoenix like he was in Milwaukee? Is he going to be able to give you that 10 off the bench? Is Portis going to be able to give you, 12, 8, 9 rebounds in Phoenix? Or is it going to be Cameron Johnson and, Campaign in Milwaukee having a big game,
Yeah,
it's a toss-up right now.
Yeah, those two have pretty much disappeared in the last 2 games. I mean, they've had little stretches where they put some buckets in, but for Cameron Payne and Johnson, they've both been like almost non-existent for these last 2 games, and that can't happen if
I think
Phoenix is going to win.
I think Monty's kind of in a tough position with Campaign though, because of course you want to let CP3, point guard, ride it out,
right?
But when he's turning it over, do you give him a little more run? I mean, I would have done what Monty did. I'm not lying.
Right.
I'm going to ride with CP3.
Of course, yes.
At the same time, Cam ain't scared to be on the road and get buckets now. Cam is
That's
not
right.
Scared. He is not timid. So, he might need to get a little bit more run early than later. Hey, he sat Booker down, sit him down for a couple minutes.
Right. I think
get in his ear for a second. Yeah,
all Phoenix has to do is let Giannis do his thing. Let Giannis go off 50 points. Let him do 50 points.
40.
Fuck it.
Right.
Let him do his thing, and then they have to just close out on the shooters. If Giannis scores 60 points, I'll give Giannis 70. Giannis goes off and scores 80 points. I'll give him that. Go ahead. It's still not enough to win. So as long as they close out the shooters, they'll be okay.
Yeah. And they got to have a defense for Middleton in the 4th.
Right.
He seems to turn it up. Because if Giannis is getting that 30, you can't let Middleton come along for the ride. Because if he gets 20, 25, that might be a dub for the Bucks, man. It might be a W.
He's kind of sketchy, though. You really don't know.
Off and on.
Yeah, you really don't know what you're going to get out of him until the game actually starts. And then you don't know if he's going to stay hot in the second half either. So he's iffy.
Hey.
He's iffy.
Hey, what happens when you leave a 2-year-old right next to a light switch unsupervised?
Hey, you're going to turn that shit on.
Off and on.
Off and on. Yep.
Off and on. All day. Off and on. Off and on. You just never know. You never know.
Exactly. Yeah. So Jerrion switched his pick, and he has the Phoenix Suns in 7. I'm going to stick with mine and keep them in 6.
Did I switch my pick?
Yeah, you said Milwaukee's going to win Game 6 because it's in Milwaukee.
Yeah. I think we're going to have a Game 7 3-3. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I had Phoenix originally to win the series, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm still sticking with that, but I got to see how these next 2 are played. I'm still sticking with that. But that's how I think it's going to shape out. I still don't see either one of them winning on the road one of these 2 next games yet. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I think Phoenix is going to come out guns blazing in Game 5. Take that easily.
Oh, yeah.
I think 20.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and take the spread on that game, guys.
yeah. I was thinking maybe 10 plus for sure, maybe 13 tops.
Yeah, I would go ahead and take the spread, but don't kill me if you do and you lose. I'm sorry. But yeah, Phoenix in 6. I'm sticking with it. I think they're gonna come out guns blazing Game 5, and then it's gonna be cutthroat, but it's gonna be a good game.
Right.
Game 6 to Phoenix too.
Right.
Bet that. Bust it up to bet that.
You heard it. You see, when you see that, it means it's a stamp. It's official.
That's right. That's right. It is official. And I think that is all the time we have for this week, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. If you're on the live version, thank you for clicking that play button. If you're watching right now, thanks. Appreciate it. And if you're watching on the replay, even bigger thanks. Thank you for watching the replay. Make sure to tell a friend, and like and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Let's get us up there, guys.
Sir.
Let's get it up there.
Yeah. You'll go like, share, and subscribe, like my man said. Go check out Oops Caught Me Smoking with Dan, Dab and Dan Levely, DL Smokes, all them good nicknames he's got. Check him out. Check his podcast out. Check us both out on The Real Boys. Check me out on The Cloud Chronicles. We got some good stuff coming up, man. We're going to Vegas. We're doing some big things. But y'all check us out next week. I swear we're going to talk about them running backs. We keep forgetting.
We keep forgetting and running out of time to those running backs.
Yeah. It's cool. We're going to get it in, man. We're going to have a whole football when football getting ready to come. So no rush.
Yeah, we're still 50 days out from the season. So
yeah, exactly. We got plenty of time.
We'll get your We'll get you some fantasy football advice too, because I'm a guru. So there we go.
Right.
All right, everyone. Love y'all. Stay up. Peace.
Namaste.